love your work. They want to continue hiring for next season. I know someone who's working in some very famous TV show for 6 to 7 years. Every 10 months in the film group and taking 2 months and the next season come up. It's sort of boring and hard work, especially 12 hours, 16 hours on set.
Sure.
Continuously. But, you know, job is the job. And people have a reason to get into this industry somehow. I mean, you got more you got oh,
go ahead. Let's get these little dogs. Let you finish your soup. Jay's talking about some of his more current experiences here in Canada. Been here about 20 years or so and has worked in various facets of the movie, film, TV, commercial, on different sides of the operation. So I want to take this moment to tell my brother that I love him there in intensive care. I know when this goes up, you'll be able to see this, and I'm assuming you'll still be in the hospital. Jay doesn't know that you've spent quite a number of years already with the Teamsters working on movie sets in security and other aspects.
Oh my God. Hard work. All respect. What's his name?
James.
All respect, James.
They know him as
Thank you
House
for your
here,
hard work. Thank you for everyone who have hard work to build up the foundation that people like us can join in every day. Right? Thank you sincerely.
He's a good man, this Jay here. James giving you a shout out there in your hospital bed. You're going to be back on those sets in no time, we believe it. Healthier and stronger than ever. And I want to thank the Teamsters that are standing with my brother and the way in which they show great support. Truly remarkable to see from the human touch and the way in which you're rallying. So anyway, I love you, James. I'm going to see you real soon.
Hard problem, especially now.
So we're back to Jay, and we got a few minutes left, Jay.
Of course.
Movies, you've had bit parts, or you've been involved in a movie or two, or
A bit.
Can you share a little bit something interesting about that?
It's just different form of TV. It's just like how they cut it, how they air it. Other stuff is the same. Used to be different. I mean, before a decade ago or so,
Right.
TV are using different kind of camera to shoot.
Right.
At different speed.
Yes.
And I think after Poison Break, PB, I started using the way making movies way to actually making TV and make it short. We even still have that classical type of TV, like soaps,
Right.
making it right now, and you can watch them
Right.
in the morning, in the noon, by family wives, by store. They record by different kind of camera, taping it. But for now, like movie is just simply cannot tell the difference. Script different, and everything is quite the same. And one thing is pretty in common: they're gonna end up in Vancouver anyway.
Right. The actual production, or the
30% of them.
Hollywood North?
Well, we struggle, like we fighting for that name for years with Toronto, but now it doesn't matter. Like been in the business long enough, like even though they casting Canada-wise, you can still get the job from Toronto because I'm good. No, because I know how many competition I got from my category. It's like either me or somebody I know.
Right.
Somebody I know, they just buy me a lunch.
So is it cutthroat? Finding the plum spots, the right parts? I mean...
No, actually, well, if I'm not into the celebrity type, I still feel that after wrapping up from this project, I lost my job in another one, right? And still have the pressure with me. But you know, after you know, up and downs, especially what I've been through with my dad a few
Yes.
years ago,
Yes.
and I survived. I'm still recovering from a mental breakdown.
Okay.
Even now it's shaking. It related to physical
Okay.
form. And I have to drop my martial art training and everything. I have to start from the scratch.
Okay.
And business was slow back then. And you're sort of surviving it. Now, like, don't care anymore. And my acting coach just told me that you look great when you don't care.
Right. Right.
Right? You know,
Right.
and especially now it's getting into the year of fate. It's gonna, the unlock will gonna come to me anyways. Like, I don't care. Right? That's another way to survive this business. I mean, back in my early years on the stage, frightened when you actually entertaining them in a small theater with a bunch of people who's more than 70 years old, and the way traditional opera works is normally your audience are much more pro than you. We don't have new audience into the theater, rarely. So they're pretty old and they're pretty strict. See, it doesn't matter how hard you perform, they don't watch you. They listen. The moment they open their eyes, you did something wrong.
Oh. What did I do?
Like beat, changing the beat. No smooth. So the moment they open their eyes, when they're doing this, it's not one people doing it. So the atmosphere change. if they're not enjoying it,
Right.
you're suffering it.
Right.
Right?
And that vibe moves out a little bit around
I was
them?
7.
Wow. This is pressure.
That was trauma. Well, I survived that. Right? I survived that.
Did that begin the process of having to deal and cope with and adjust to different stress factors?
Compared to that, I mean, I'm naturally sensitive, and you know, even now, like if people, you know, their behaviors are different, I still have this, you know, I need time to accepting it. Still it is, but according to what I've been through, that I know I can be through, you know. I think this I have to speak to the camera. Like, all artists have this kind of problem. You're not alone. With actors, we just have this tongue to talk it out. And for printers, for musicians, for dancers, you use different kind of platform method to express yourself. I understand you fully, and I understand how this crucial world doing it to us, and I admire your work, and you still made it through instead of silently bearing it and accepting it without saying anything, and just digest it alone. Please keep up the good work, no matter anything you do, because you're inspiring people, including me,
Yes.
and give us hope.
Yes.
Right?
It's a great word, Jay.
Yep. Thanks.
I really appreciate Jay's openness and his willingness to share from obviously places within himself. I don't know how much more Jay wants to share
Oh, that's up to you.
about
Up to you content.
the breakdown, mental illness.
Yeah. Well, it's all in my blogs, but sure, anything. Right?
Please. All of us are affected by this. When I was a child, there was a stigma. Soon, when it hits your family, a wife, a sister, a brother, or whoever in your family, in your circle, and you go through things, then you realize this is another form of illness that everyone here is impacted with.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
I have no idea before I digest it, like, and I answer wrong, especially around actress it's like a flu, especially seasonal flu. As long as the weather turned to gray, everybody starts.
Right. Blues.
Yeah, it's just
A little mild depression.
no. It just thanks to the internet, people start sharing it.
Yes. Well, for you, it was a time when you start feeling dark, or when
No,
the
it
pressure is
just-
overwhelmed. Or?
It's just like we've been helping each other. We've been helping each other. I trying my best to help others because that's another way I found secure.
Sure.
But I didn't realize.
Hey, Jay.
So sorry I'm late.
No problem. How's your wife?
Oh, she's fine. She's fine. Yeah.
Good to meet you in
Hey.
person.
Finally. Well, that's unexpected, huh?
So the weather?
Well, yeah, it's Vancouver, all right. Feels like London. Smells like London as well.